Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today we're just going to find out what's the tea, what's up, what's going on. If this is your first time to my channel, hi, it's really good to have you. I hope you will find this video helpful. So I'm going to be pulling from the October Oracle first, and we're just going to get some general vibes about what's going on, what's up, what's the tea. I'm going to shuffle it a couple more times, I think. I think it needs a knock. Okay. All right. I'm going to take these top two and the bottom one first, and we'll see what's going on. Voices from the other side. Okay. Can't really see them, but oh well. We have home, safety, and security. Okay. Rise above the situation. Oh, okay. So I want to find out, like, what is the situation? We're going to pull one from the dark mirror here. Tell me, what is the situation? This feels like with home, this is family. So sorry. Yeah, it feels like this is family, or I always say someone who feels like family, so a very close friend or something like that. And I feel like there's like a gut feeling about this or something, like you're being guided, like the ancestors may be involved, or your personal guardian angels. I'm hearing guardian angels or angelics, or your own, spirit guides. The bottom card's calling. We have black flower fragrance. Okay. This card to me speaks of jealousy. And I always think about like someone with really beautiful perfume on, and like people smell it and they're like, oh, what is that perfume? And it's super expensive, and most people like can't afford it or something like that. And it's out of reach for most people. And so they're jealous. They can't have it. And, they buy the fakes, but it's not as good as the real, perfume, because it's made by a professional perfumer. I hope I said that right. But anyway, that kind of situation. So I feel like they're jealous of something that you have that they feel like is something they could never have or touch. Like there's an untouchable feeling to this. And it may be something about you that makes you very special. I'm going to get one from the Horror Oracle. It's upside down. It feels like it's something about you that makes you unique. It could be your partner even. It could be with this right here. It could be where you live or how you live or your lifestyle. It could be those things. It could be, just you have more than them. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's something unique about yourself. It could be that you're very attractive. It could be that you are very talented in a certain way. They themselves cannot be. For some of them, they feel like you get away with things they don't. Like you always end up smelling like a rose no matter what fucking shit you do. Like there's bitterness here with this black flower fragrance. I called it the black narcisse, I guess. You might want to look into that flower, okay? Because it feels like my nose is itching, so there's a lot of spirits around. You might want to look into that, okay? There's probably some kind of meaning there. It feels like someone has some narcissistic tendencies here. We have, wow, my nose is it's like, I feel like someone's tickling my nose. Hang on just a minute. Stop tickling my nose, man. Okay, I just needed a moment. Okay, we have warrior here. Oh, okay. All right, and we have grief at the bottom. Interesting. So this tells me if it feels like there's been some kind of like fighting or disagreements here, and they're based on some kind of jealousy here. I feel like this person has caused a lot of grief, probably in your family, probably with you. I feel like sibling rivalry or that kind of vibe here. Like someone feels like they're competing with you and you're like, there's no competition. There isn't, is there? Because, you're fly. You're the best. You're fly? Where did that come from? You're the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're the bee's knees. They can never be you, but they could be them, right? They can't be you, but they can be them. Like, why do people have to, like, try to be other people, you know? Be yourself. Be authentically you. But no. And I feel like some of you guys have been trying to rise above the situation. And for some of you, this is the ancestors coming in and saying, listen, this situation runs deeper than you know. Okay. This person has, like, I'm hearing identity crisis. Woo! We have, okay, yeah. So I feel like what's going on here is we have the Hermit here, but look at this card. This is like this little bunny rabbit is leaving this person in the past here. And I feel like the advice here is just, if you've moved away from this, continue to do so. This person has a lot of healing to do, and the more involvement you will have with this person, the more grief they're going to cause. And it's just because that's the only thing they know how to do. You know, I'm really tuning in with this. There's a lot of anger with this person. If they come off like they're over it, they're lying. They're not over it. They're not over it. Because I feel like you moving on and leaving this, like, because I'm really feeling this energy of, like, letting this bloody hand go, like letting it go, letting the fight go. And it's not that you're defeated. It's just like, it's not where you're at anymore, you know? And as you move forward, there's a lot of happiness. You got the 10 of Cups here. So you're going to be in a more positive place. And that's probably where you are. But this person isn't. The top card here, they're in the hangman situation. And I feel like, to be honest, I got to tell you, I feel like the happier you get, the more hanged manny they get. I feel like they just kind of linger in this anger, right? And for some of you, it's like their karma. It's their karma for being, you know, a bitch, for being a horrible person to you, for being a horrible person in general. Like, I feel like this person is, like, got a case of the nasties, and has always had a case of the nasties. My tongue is super heavy, so because of my medication. But I feel like this is someone, and I'm seeing, like, different ages. So you may have known this, like I said, this may be a sibling or someone you have spent, you know, part of your life with, like growing up or something, but not for all of you. It could be a cousin as well, or a best friend even. But I feel like this is someone who has, like, deep emotional issues. For some of them, it's like a personality issue that comes from, like, issues in childhood. And I feel like it's almost like an awakening within a relationship. Like, you wake up to, like, this is how they are. And if you really want to be happy, sometimes you have to leave behind parasitic energy. And some of you guys are already more advanced on this road. Okay, you have left behind the parasitic energy. So, you know, a lot of times we don't talk about what happens after you leave that energy, after it leaves your energy, however it works. You know, there's healing to do. Right? There is a wound that has to be healed, and to heal it, you kind of have to get into it. Like, why did this happen? How do we heal it? What is the wound? What is the wound about, kind of thing? And that in itself is its own journey. And that might be where you are, where you're trying to figure out, okay, so now the parasite's gone. So why was I so attached? What about that relationship fed me in some way? How did it feel, the parasite? What was the parasite about? And I feel like a lot of you guys may be going on that next journey where you're trying to figure out, how did I get this bloody hand stuck to me in the first place? Like, where did this come from? Why did I have to rip myself away from this in the first place? Whatever this is, you know, you start to examine, like, how did it get there? And it is a happy road. It can lead to a lot of happiness, but I'm not going to tell you that it's not hard, because there's a lot of deep examination with the Hermit card. Like, this is deep layers of work. It's a journey within, and it's very individual. And it's a little bit like the Dark Night. You know, it can be the Dark Night for many of you, where you kind of, like, start to examine these deep held foundations that you have within yourself about who you are and why you believe the things you believe. And you start to see mirrors of how that parasitic energy kind of kept you in a certain place of stasis yourself with the Hanged Man. You know, you start to see your own hangman energy. You know, they're still clinging to the hangman. That's where they are. But you see yourself in them. You see yourself in that behavior. You see where they got it and where you got it and how you've moved away from it. And you start to see your journey towards the Ten of Cups. You know, you see that manifesting. And, you know, we have the card rise above the situation, but I also feel the sun here. Like I feel the tarot sun card here because this is the sunflower, and it feels very positive. It feels like a very positive energy moving towards you. But I got to tell you that between the Hermit and the Ten of Cups is a lot. And for some of you, it's a longer walk than others. For some of you guys, you've been working on this for a while. So the Ten of Cups is quickly approaching, you know. Or you've been doing this kind of work for a while, and the Ten of Cups is right on your back, breathing down your neck. And you're like, some of you guys are like this about your Ten of Cups. You're just not sure if you're ready for it. You're not sure if you're mentally, emotionally ready to be happy. And to people who haven't been traumatized, that sounds insane. How can you not be ready to be happy? But if you haven't had a lot of happiness in your life and you've had a lot of misery and depression and things like that, happiness is very foreign. And so it can be scary. It means change. It means change to something you're not familiar with. So, you know, there can be a struggle to get into that energy. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups energy. These two cards wanted to come out. Oh, wow. You got the Victory and you got the Eight of Wands. So, okay, so this is big. This is big, big energy coming in. This is like victory. This is happiness. This is celebration. This is a win. This is a win-win. And it feels like a big win with the Eight of Wands. And for some of you, this happiness is coming in quicker than you think. So I want to know more. You know, like there is some tough energy in this reading, but it feels like you're moving to something that's very victorious. And I got to tell you, a lot of times when you're moving towards victorious energy, it kicks up this like jealousy in people. It's real weird. It's like people don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you win. They just don't, for whatever reason. And so, tell me about this win. Tell me about this victory. We want to know more about this beautiful Ten of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this is your good karma. Good karma. I'm hearing good karma. We have the Two and Three of Wands. Okay. All right. So this is good karma moving towards you. Plans, things are being moved around as we speak. And I'm hearing like the map has been planned out. The itinerary has been planned out. And the wheel is turning in your favor. Okay, so for many of you, this is something that you've really been hoping for or working for, okay? And there's a lot of victory here. Now, I got to tell you guys something. Like, whoever you got that's a jealous hater, okay, whoever this bitch is, when this good shit starts rolling in, they're going to hate on you big time, okay? They're going to hate on you. You may hear from them if you don't hear from them sooner. They are so pissed off, okay? They're going to cause a stink of some kind, okay? It could be they just try to start a fight with you, and that's what the rise above the situation's about. Like, just carry on. Don't pay this person any mind. They're a distraction. They're trying to get you off your game, okay? They're trying to get you to fuck up, okay? And I really feel like you guys wouldn't do that. But I also feel like the spirits here want to make it clear that, like, that's what they're trying to do. They're not coming back to be supportive. They're not coming back or trying to reach out to you because they care. Like, they're the same old bitch they were before when you guys were fighting. Nothing's changed here. Okay, nothing has changed. It's the same thing. Okay, so follow your gut. All right. Okay, guys, that's what I received today. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies next time. Bye, guys.